Hi, all. Padlet is a kind of curation or collaboration resource that you can use with your students. There are so many things you can do with it. I know it's been around for a long time, but I think it's having a resurgence. I think there's some new features that are super duper easy for you to use and really easy to share with students. So I'm going to try to do a quickie show and tell, and then I'd like to organize a an hour after school make and take with Padlet. So first thing, if you already have account, you just log in. If you need to sign up, I think I just did sign up with Google, and then it will take you to your page. Mine looks like this, and I have a workspace where I think the free version you can only have four going at a time. But I find that once I use them and share them with students, it's not something that I'm going to use again, or it's really really easy to recreate. So you can I'll just get rid of that. So I have nothing here. So there's a couple of different things. You can make a Padlet from scratch. You can go to a gallery and look at templates that are made for you. Let's do a make a tablet from sorry, a Padlet from scratch so I can just show you the tools. There's all different kinds of formats that you can use. The easiest one is just a blank board, and also a wall. A wall just kind of fills in the entries, so it doesn't always go in even rows and columns, so it'll just fit responses as they appear. So I'm going to choose a wall and then click done. But by all means, feel free to scan all of the different kinds of boards you can have. And I'm going to do, let's see. So, keeping in mind all my SEL and checking in with my kids, I might make a Padlet called whatever, coming to school today. I know Kim and Mary Ellen have given us some good tools on just checking in pretty effortlessly with our students to see how they're starting their day. So I'm going to click done on this one. And then this little gear over to my right is all of my different tools. I'm just going to minimize this so it's not distracting me, and I'm going to get rid of that. So that's not distracting me. And I'm going to go ahead to this gear to the tools and coming to school today. So I may ask my students, how do you feel about coming to school today? Oops, not how do you feel, silly. How do you feel about coming to school today? Now, when you start using things like Padlet, where kids are going to be able to see other kids' responses, you kind of want to set the groundwork with, you're going to put your name on things, and it's okay, but just know that what you're going to post is posted for not just the teacher, but for their classmates as well. And there's nothing wrong with letting your classmates know how you feel about coming to school today, but there's going to be some teaching around this. You can put in an icon, and I love to put in emojis. Let's see, hold on, I'm going to find one. So I might put in a couple different emojis that could represent feelings. So I might have, let's see if I can do more than one. Hopefully I can. I don't know. Oh no, I can only do one. Okay, so I couldn't put more than one, so I just put in an image, and I'll save it. But you can upload photos for this as well. So if you click on the icon, it gives you the option to upload or take a picture or insert a GIF. Okay, I can scroll down, and you can see it's under heading. It's showing me everything that's falling under heading. Then I can change the wallpaper if I want to. I can save that. I've tried playing with this color scheme, and I really don't know what it does, so I just leave it at light. You can change the font. I find that first font, the second line of text or your directions, is pretty faint. Um, I just keep it on standard size because I don't know what wide is. Choose format. So this you can see as I'm going down, my settings are changing. So this is my appearance. I want it to be a wall, but it could be any one of those things. I don't want to group post by section. Sort is how are the posts going to show up on the board. So you can, if you select drag and drop, then kids can move their posts wherever they want to on the page. When I was in one classroom, I just reminded them if somebody is in a spot, you're not allowed to touch somebody else's post. And you can just also make it random. It's up to you. You can try different things. And comments, I keep comments toggled off, but I do let the kids like a post. That's up to you. You can have none or you can have voting. Give it a 1 to 5 stars. If it's a question, maybe it's an academic question that you're asking, something related to curriculum. That's up to you. You can have nothing. And then author time and stamp, I have hide because I'm not having kids log in to Padlet. They're just using a link. So they put their name on their post, but I don't need it to have an author, like what their username was, what they logged in with. I don't want them to do that. Content moderation. There is no approval for these posts, meaning you don't have to look at each one and then approve whether it goes on. You can have auto posts and comments detected as inappropriate by our safety net AI, or then manual, which would mean you would have to approve each one before it posts. If you're using it for low stakes, I imagine it's going to be none. And let's see. So that was all of my settings. So I can click on here and I'll show you how kids would well, first, you would share it here. You're going to click the share button, click copy link to clipboard, and then you're going to just post that into Google Classroom. You don't have to do anything else. I'm going to close that back out. And then, oh yeah, this is how a kid would respond. They'd click the little plus button at the bottom. Subject is where I have them put their name and then write something incredible. How do I feel about coming to school? I was tired this. Whoopsie. Oh, that's another thing. It's a teachable moment to show kids it's not their job to point out spelling errors or grammar errors. It's really their job to try to read the content and understand what the writer was saying. So that's a good thing to make sure the kids understand because they're going to be critical of each other's things if things are spelled wrong, and you don't want that to be the point. The point is the content or the message. So I was tired. Hold on, I'll pause this and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I changed that. I'm a little worried about our math test, but I'm excited about book club. And they can include a picture. Let's see. Take a photo. It's going to ask allow on it. I would say let them allow it on every visit if you think you're going to use it. And then it's going to connect with their camera and clicky. They can save it, close it, retake it. I'm going to add it to my post. And then they are going to publish. Once they publish, they can delete the post. If they start seeing examples of what their classmates are putting in and they see that they maybe missed the mark, they can delete the post or they can edit the post. They can also change the color of the, outline around their post. And they can like theirs or others. Once again, they can drag and drop, so that's fun. So this is how to make just a basic blank Padlet. Let me show you real quick. So that Padlet is then going to stay here, my coming to school, but there's also a gallery where you can toggle off specific categories or you can just enjoy. I loved the birthday wall where you can ask your students to wish your, okay, of course, we're going to load slow. I'm going to pause. This is kind of cute. For your birthday kids, you can make a birthday wall. Again, use the gear settings if you want to change anything in here. You can share it with all the students in Google Classroom except for your birthday student. So then they can look at all their well wishings after and they don't have to watch it in real time. So that's pretty fun. Let's see about some other, there's definitely content ones. There's exit tickets. Let's see what that looks like. You can post, you can make it anything. I think you just want to explore the different things in galleries and the different ways that you could use it. And hopefully you want, one CEU and we'll get together after school and have a snack and build some Padlets. I hope it is something that you will find helpful. You can, again, I think the free version, you get 4. So you can just move to trash the ones that you're done with and then keep the ones that you want. Hope you enjoy. Hope to see you for after school PD.